right, so as you can see, we have the MPC Dodge Monaco 500 2+2 hardtop, 1966. MPC did release a 1965 Dodge Monaco, but it had a kind of an electric turntable that you could put the Dodge on top of, and then it would rotate on the kind of trophy display stand. So as you can see, box is in okay condition. The Bud Anderson man from MPC, he made the special agent version. I believe that's him right there. It includes a bunch of cool stuff that you can pause and read if you'd like. But that's kind of a quick look on that. Here is the custom version from Dino Jeffries. Kind of an interesting take on this car. I don't know if it would be, I don't know, I personally wouldn't build it like that. I will get into how I'm going to build it in a bit, but just to kind of introduce you guys to the kit, I'll go over some of the instruction sheets. So there's the custom bucket seats and steering wheel. Of course, you have the stock pieces as well. Here's some of the rifles, like the machine pistol and the M14. There's some machine gun housings for the hood. Middle console, rockets, of course you can't forget those, the knockoff hubs. And then here are some of the custom pieces, and the exhaust collectors. And then the stock engine, of course. Ooh, actually, I will go over some of the instructions. So the stock engine, I believe you could only get this air cleaner for just this, for this year only in this kit. Super rare. Here's the custom engine, kind of an interesting looking one. I've never seen that before. The wheels, there's the secret agent tire, and then there's the chassis, stock interior tub, and then there's the custom with some secret agent options on there. And then there's the body assembly. That is a template for wood grain, so if you wanted to put wood on this car for some reason, you could, although it would look really ugly in my opinion. The final stock assembly, and then here is the custom assembly, and here is the secret agent assembly. And I will get more onto this later because I don't know, I'll talk about that later, but just kind of an example. Here's some gold bars and the machine pistol, the derby hat, the loop antenna, which is super unique, the machine gun housings on the hood, and of course the rockets. You can't forget those. As we move into the kit, we have the body. So it still has the front glass in it, and it still has the, still has the original hood emblem on it, which is surprising because usually those get lost and you'll never find them ever again. But as you can see, it's been painted this really poor blue color. So I will be stripping this and I will be repainting it in a color that I'll specify in a bit, because I don't want to, well, I'll tell you guys my plans for it in a little bit, but as you can see, it's not too flattering right now. Here's the underbody. It's been somewhat assembled with the you know, the exhaust system in there and the rear suspension. It's kind of been put together already. I'm probably just going to leave it like that and then hand paint it, just to save myself some steps, as this is going to be a quick build. Although I do have some, I do have some plans regarding the special, well, what I'm going to do with it. So here's the stock seats. Here's the rear glass. And here is the dashboard. Whoops. Nice molding. Super crisp plastic. And here is the interior tub. A little rough, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. I do have all these, I do have all these parts organized because I did go through it earlier, and I kind of bagged them into what's what. So I'm going to open this really quick, and then I'll give you guys kind of a insight into what's in this. All right, so to start off, we have the you know, the end caps for the wheels. Here is the air cleaner that you can only get in this kit only for the 1966 Dodge Monaco. Very rare piece from what I've been told. Nice molding. Here's the oil pan. Manifold covers. Whoops. Man, it's really bad stuff. There's the front of the engine with the distributor and whatnot. Here are some of the rims, just to give you a quick look at those. I will be modifying at least one of these. My plan is to actually take one of these, or two of these, little end cap spindles that were for the secret agent option. Because if you couldn't tell by my hints, I'm going to build it as a secret agent car. Because I've never seen one of these built as a secret agent car. But my plan for this is to have it, we'll have one of these as a stock one that I'll try and surgically remove one of these so I can put a magnet. I'll show you what magnets I'm talking about. These magnets, these really, really small ones right here. Let's see if I can actually take them out of here really quick. They're kind of large for what I want to do, but you know, what can you do? I'm just going to do the best with what I have. Each of these are individual magnets. So for example, this is one magnet right here on my finger. Oh, and I just dropped it. Great. I don't know where that went, but I will find it later. So that's kind of my plan. I want to make the stock spindles kind of interchangeable with the spy ones. Man, this is really not focusing well. I want to make them interchangeable with the stock ones, so I can have the extended version like on the box art. Here's some more pieces and stuff. Like here's half an engine, here's the other full engine but painted. Kind of just bits. Here's the top of the engine. Man, what is up with this camera? It's driving me crazy. Here's the fan and the belt and pulley system. There's the fan there. And yeah, that's kind of, and there's all the rest of the engine pieces. That's just kind of the basic stuff. Not really any of the interesting parts, but I will now go over those. I really hope I can find that magnet because I have no idea where it went. But here is the, oh yeah, we'll just do the custom pieces really quick. So this is the custom pieces bag, and here it is. So here's one of the lake pipes that you can add on the side of the car. Why is this not focusing? My goodness. This is driving me insane. And now my camera's all messed up. Oh my gosh. Dude, what is going on? Okay, there we go. It's just a lake pipe. It's not even that important. Here's one of the headlights for the custom option. Here's the front headlight covers for the custom option. All these are the custom pieces. Here are the taillights, the taillight covers. And then here are the tail lights. And then there's some engine pieces for it, but I don't have all the engine pieces for the custom engine, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. I was going to build it as the stock one anyways, as the whole underbody is already pre-assembled. And here are some interesting little accent pieces. I guess they're like bumpers for the front and rear. They're kind of ugly looking, if I'm going to be honest. And then here are the exhaust collectors too. So that's kind of interesting as well. Let's scoot these pieces out of the way so I can rebag them after and not lose them, because that would be a real shame. And here is the more important pieces, but I will open that in a second. I got to show you guys the firewall. I meant to grab the front bumper actually, but I missed it. So here's the front bumper. The chrome has been stripped, but that's okay because I can repaint it. I'm gonna have to find some headlight covers to put over those. That's completely fine, because I can always just make them out of acetate if I really need to. But look at how clean and crisp that molding is. Like, that's craziness. And then here's the rear bumper. And again, it's been also stripped. And here are the spy car parts and taillights and interior pieces. So I'll just open these up real quick. I'm not going to bother pausing the video. It doesn't take that long. Here is the derby hat, as seen in the instructions. Here's the Mauser, I think it was machine pistol is what it said. Kind of interesting piece. You don't see that every day, that's for sure. Here are the stock taillights, which I also will be using. Here are the rockets, which I'm going to use all these spy pieces. I'm going to make this a fully decked out spy car. I might repaint the rockets though, instead of having them chrome. Here's the dashboard, or the gauges for the dash. I can't really read what it says very clearly, but that's okay. Here's the spy middle console, and these shifters go on it. Very interesting. Here's the circular antenna, which is super weird. Never seen one like that before. Here are the machine guns that go on the kind of the hood on the car. I don't have the covers for them, but I can just make them. It's not that hard. But then I'll stick those on it. Here's the custom shifter that I will not be using. Here's the stock middle console, which I will also not be using. And here are the gold bars. They don't look like gold bars. They look like chocolate pieces to me, but yeah, I'm going to paint those up gold. And actually, I was thinking I had an MPC Gangbusters kit. And if you remember, it came with, I believe, some guns in it as well, and figures. So on the box art, if I can carefully remove it without damaging anything on my workspace, and I'm gonna have to retape the box because it's falling apart now. But as you can see, there is a person in the front seat. So I might go to the Gangbusters kit after this video and look at that, and maybe see if I can fit some figures in here or not. But I will be painting it up just like the box art, because I really think that looks quite nice and pretty clean. And it suits it as a spy car. So it'll be just like this with interchangeable spinning discs with the magnets, and I think it'll look pretty awesome, because I haven't seen anybody build this up as the spy car. Me personally, I haven't seen it done, so that's kind of why I'm doing it, because I'm very thankful to have this opportunity to build this kit. But yeah, so stay tuned for this. This should be cool, and I'm hoping it goes well, because I'm really excited about this. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.